do, do, do. Well, hello there. Hold on 1 second. Here we are. Okay. Hi there. Welcome. Happy Thursday to. Hold on. Let me start over again. Hello and happy Thursday. Welcome to Once Upon a Turkey Leg. For Christmas, I've got my reindeer ears, and let me try to adjust. Actually, I won't adjust the camera anymore. Anyway, hope you're doing well. I'm actually doing better now. Earlier, I honestly wasn't feeling so great for the first 2/3 of the day, but I'm feeling better now. Good enough to do this stream. And tonight's story is gonna be a super Christmas caper featuring Disney Pixar's characters. I should say characters from Disney Pixar's Incredible 2. They're a super Christmas caper, and I'm going to get into that in a minute or so. I want to show off a couple things. I went to the dollar store yesterday. No, it was not yesterday. Tuesday night, and the Dollar Tree. And I just picked up some things that would be fun. I've got these Mickey Mouse stickers for Disney Junior. I don't know if you can see them with the clear background. So I don't know if you can see those super well. Anyway, pick those up with the buck. And I found this sheet of stickers, which is really fun. I would have got a second one. These snack stickers, really fun. Don't know if you can see all that, but I've got little different like snack foods that have little faces on them. This was like randomly placed at the end of an aisle on top of a stack of other things that were like unrelated. I don't remember what it was sitting on, but I grabbed it because I thought they looked cute, and I was looking. I did not see any more of these, but I picked up this sheet. So I will enjoy using those or not using those, as might be the case. So anyway, I picked those up. If you've been following me at all, then you know that I have a thing for office supplies, and I had to pick those up. I just had to. So anyway, without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start reading A Super Christmas Caper with The Incredibles. Here we go. The Parr family loved celebrating the holidays together, but this year was extra special. They had been asked to host Municipal's tree lighting ceremony as The Incredibles in honor of supers everywhere. Of course, Edna Mode was designing the tree. The Parr family stopped by Edna's lab to admire all the decorations she had made. They were most excited to see the tree topper she had been developing. She was pulling out all the stops. Wow, said Helen, admiring Edna's work. Dash reached out, feeling its strange cold metal. Ravonium, explained Edna, very rare and highly volatile. That highly volatile part sounds potentially problematic, said Bob. Pish posh, don't be silly, Robert. In the wrong hands it could be dangerous, she added with a shrug. But on top of a Christmas tree? Perfectly safe. The Parrs said goodbye as Edna ushered them out of her lab. She had lots of work to do before the big day. The evening of the ceremony, the city was bursting with Christmas cheer. The Parr family, now dressed in their masks and supersuits, stood alongside their fellow supers, waving at the festive crowd that had gathered. It has a military-grade tinsel, 3.5 million shatterproof lights, and a show-stopping tree topper, Edna explained to a local newscaster. This is a double-page spread of a picture here. You can see that. Now excuse me, darling, I must take my seat, she finished. After a few festive musical performances, the mayor announced it was time to light the tree. The crowd cheered and counted down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Incredibles pulled the lever. Millions of lights sparkled to life. Excuse me. Millions of lights sparked to life, illuminating the towering tree. Then there was a sharp collective gasp as everyone's eyes fell on top of the tree. It was bare. The tree topper was gone. What happened? It was just there, shouted the mayor. Thief! Yelled a little girl, pointing to a figure as it disappeared above the roof of a nearby building. Mr. Incredible whipped around, following the little girl's gesture, but by the time he turned, they were gone. The supers would have to act fast if they wanted to keep the thief from escaping for good. The supers sprang into action. Frozone made a wall of snow surrounding the city center and blocking all exit. Dash pulled him along, helping him finish in a flash. Screech flew overhead, searching for the thief from above. He spotted a flash of light and a suspicious shadow and shouted, "There!" Screech. Elastigirl stretched to capture the target. She groaned when she saw it was just a nutcracker. A sparkling strand of Christmas lights, not the tree topper, was taped to its hands. Then Frozone saw a bright glimmer and quickly threw his ice power. Elastigirl and Mr. Incredible approached, only to find a child looking up at them, holding a glowing toy. Some lady just gave me this, the boy explained. Elastigirl's eyes narrowed. Misdirection, she said knowingly. Basically an expert pickpocket, added Mr. Incredible. Tricks the eye, sort of like a magician. Believe nothing you see, said Elastigirl to the supers. Look for the hidden. Don't fall for the obvious. Sometimes she hides in plain sight. A loud rumbling noise came from the distance. The ground vibrated as an enormous pile of Christmas decorations tumbled toward the tree and crowd. I got it, shouted Violet, racing off. Just as the first ornament was about to roll into the crowd, Violet threw a protective force field, causing it to bounce. Floyd used her special powers to teleport each decoration back into place. Together, they managed to keep everyone safe. Mr. Incredible thought he saw someone slip beneath Santa's sleigh. He lifted it above his head, but nobody was there. Suddenly, Christmas music blared through giant speakers. Everyone winced and plugged their ears, trying to block out the deafening noise. Run away from it, not toward it, shouted Elastigirl. Crushhour used his power to crush the speakers, silencing them. The rest of the supers scattered and searched. Over here. There, shouted Violet as she spotted Misdirection ducking into the gingerbread village. She's hiding. She's behind the gingerbread elf, said Frozone confidently. No, I think she's by the guy in the bow tie, said Mr. Incredible. I think I saw the one with the mustache move, said Violet. The supers stood on alert as they tried to guess where Misdirection was hiding. Suddenly, Jack Jack teleported into the village and lifted one of the gingerbread people. Ba ba ba! He shouted as he began chewing on its gingerbread foot. As he lifted it up, he revealed Misdirection holding the tree topper. Then a snowman came to life, dancing and singing, drawing everyone's attention. It was another trick by the villain and her sneaky powers. Misdirection made a run for it, but Jack Jack went goopy and stuck to her like glue. He giggled as she tried to shake him loose, bopping him up and down. Ba ba ba, he said through his laughter. Elastigirl stretch grabbed Misdirection and Jack Jack. He came back to his normal shape and cuddled in Elastigirl's arms. Can't see very well. Let's see if the picture is there. There it is. Dashhead held one end of a string of lights and raced around Misdirection, securing her to a candy cane. Before anyone could get to the tree topper, Misdirection flung it into the distance. If I can't have it, nobody will, she shouted with an evil cackle. Just before it crashed to the ground, Frozone threw out his powers and caught it on an ice slide. The Incredibles breathed huge sighs of relief. They couldn't help thinking about the highly volatile nature of Revonium and what could have happened. Auntie Edna's so proud of you, darling, Edna cooed as she handed Jack Jack the tree topper. The baby super smiled, admiring the tree topper's sparkle and shine. Ba, 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 he said. Elastigirl held Jack Jack and stretched up high. Put it on top, she said. Ready? The crowd watched as he placed it at the very top of the Christmas tree. Everyone cheered as the radiant metal star sparkled against the night like magic. Frozone shot snowy flurries from a building top high above the city. Mr. Incredible put his arms around his family, and they stood with the crowd, admiring the beauty of the tree. It was a super Christmas, after all. And that is the end of a super Christmas caper here on Once Upon a Turkey Leg. I hope that you enjoyed that story. Um, if you are not aware, if you're watching this on the replay, um, I am for the month of December. I am doing Once Upon a Turkey Leg Mondays and Thursdays through the whole of the month, every week, including the week after Christmas. I'll be doing Christmas stories from this book that I just read from, as well as some other titles. Next week, on both Monday and Thursday, I do have a couple of non-Disney titles that I'll be doing for the streams. But I hope you will come back because I am anticipating doing this. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, a little golden book based on the classic. So I can't wait to read this next week, as well as I don't have it handy, but the Charlie Brown Christmas Tree. Likely that will be next Thursday, and then this will be Monday's story. So I hope you will come back for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on Monday and a Charlie Brown Christmas on Thursday. And then we'll have a couple more, some more Disney Christmas stories, as well as a special on Christmas Eve. That is a Friday. I'm going to be doing a special, even though we'll be doing a live the night before on the 23rd. On Christmas Eve, I'm going to be doing a special Once Upon a Turkey Leg, and I'm very excited to do it because I will be reading this, The Polar Express, on the stream that night. I just got this book a few days ago, and I'm very excited to read this, read the story for you on the stream. So with that, that concludes tonight's Once Upon a Turkey Leg. I hope you're having a very Merry Christmas season, enjoying all of the festivities, all of the stories, all of the movies, the music, the decorations, the traditions of the season, and hopefully watching these stories here on Once Upon a Turkey Leg are helping to add to the fun of the season. So with that, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And make sure you give this stream, this video, a like. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. And ring the notification bell so you'll know and set it to all notifications. That way you get all notifications whenever I go live or put up a video. So with that, have a gobbletastic night and a very Merry Christmas.